Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Channel Plays. I'm your host, Rob, aka Star Channel, and we're going to play some Outer Wilds. As soon as my controller starts working, there it goes. So we've been messing around on the Ember Twin for a while, so I don't know if that's what we should do or whether we should try something different. Because we've been trying to get into that stupid high energy lab. Haven't been able to figure it out. So maybe we'll try something different. Just to give ourselves a little bit of a chance to try something different. Let's take a quick look here and see what we got. That's new. A little bit of the Sunless City here. Oh yeah, so this is the sun station in the Ash Twin. Travel to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. Yes, remember that? So they debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project, which is something I do want to try and get to eventually. And several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. So the experiments at the High Energy Lab were based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. And this is what we're trying to get into, been trying to get into. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. So, we gotta figure that out. Quantum caves we ran into. Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching it. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. So that's a lead as well. We did get here though to the anglerfish fossil finally. Nomai children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. I think that's all we've really gotten into in this one, so let's get up here. What do we want to try? Alright, let's go over here. Is it Giant's Deep? So there's a floating something or another. Float over the top of it real quick here. Looks like a little Nomai port here. Let's see if we are good enough to land on it. The answer is of course no, but we're gonna try anyway. So let's match the velocity. Maybe that will get us a little bit closer here. Let's get a little bit closer here. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, so we're in the pools of water here. They suck down. Well, let's take a look down and see what's going on. Oh, there's stuff down here. Is there anything in here that's in the core here? Let's find out. These big old jellyfish, though. Scary as hell. And while we're looking... oh, there's some land over there. That might be a better place to go. Good enough. Oh, protection stone, interesting, okay. Probably goes over there. Place is really underwater. Alright, so I guess we gotta do a... more. This should be the walk. Yeah, that kind of place. Okay, protection stone, insert. Alright, so let's see what it says here. Oh, are we underwater? Right. We're trying to read it. Hold still. Kanoi, Des, and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow shrank down beneath the current. This is not good. Alright. That's better. Alright, so Kasava says Kanoi, Des, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Des. Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question, says Kanoi, and this is exciting. Spire constructed a model of giant steep here at the Brittle Hollows Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. Trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any canyon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Interesting. Five minutes, 40 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Interesting. Alright, let's put the other one up here. Control module protection stone. Alright, for Kasava. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Evans, I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasava. Kasava, I wish I were, my friend. But no, they aren't certain they can fix their problems, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Kasava, tell Privet and Mello they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you in Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Dea may feel responsible. Interesting. Oh, there's more over here. We can put stuff in there? Okay, let's try putting this one in there. What is this? What is it? Okay, that was weird. Let's try the other one. Oh, but it does the same thing. Okay. Oh, I should have looked up. That's what it looked like before? Oh, is this the orbital? We're getting a good look at the orbital place, maybe? The cannon. Interesting. Alright, let's try that with the other one. Brittle hollow protection stone, okay. Alright, so this is brittle hollow. There's like a cave apparently that I haven't gotten to. But I don't recall seeing this. Huh. It's the cannon probe, I guess? This still not sure what that actually does. Alright, so I forgot all about the sticky walls here, so makes a little more sense. Alright. Alright, another dead one. Sad. Alright. Insert in the scroll. Alright, more cassava here. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Daz, if I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. Cassava, if I'm ever half as gooey as Malo and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Alright, so building, okay. So our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. Oh. I propose we give Avens and Malo a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum power to create room for their enthusiasm. Huh. Alright, so these are two... So did they create these tornado things? Is this an up or down? It's supposed to be a down. The gravity is really strong. Maybe we should go back the other way. Oops. Oh, we're getting sucked up somewhere, or down somewhere. It's just a probe, maybe. Oh my god. Can we get back into our... Did we get launched? No, we're back in. No idea what happened. Well, that's land, so what the heck is going on? Did the winds stop or something? I have no idea. Oh, there's another land area over here. Okay, I take it those are landing areas, actually. Alright, vitals are low. I know that, though. Alright, so... Are these just floating islands, or what? Oof, it's gonna be hard to get back. I have no idea where it's just taking me, but I figured it's probably a good thing to follow. Alright. It's the little city. Does this mean that we're... These islands get sucked up in some of these things and... That's what happens? I don't know. This is one of the warp areas, looks like. Yeah, gravity here is really bad. Man, I don't know how you're supposed to know where you're going with that one. Alright. Alright, what do you gotta say here? Lemmy, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But, what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Tedget. Flux specifically told us not to do that. But Levy says, I really want to see the test too, Lemmy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux. Flux will let us see a later test. I mean, they like, those things take us somewhere? Oops. Yeah, this is a really weird place. Alright, so that was the cave the downstairs I was downstairs, the inside I was heading towards, I think, before I took this path. These Nomai are crazy. Statue workshop. Oh, I cannot get in here. So there is another way in. Okay, that's why I have to go that way. Yeah. Alright, so there's somewhere to sneak in. But which way would it be? If I were a secret entrance, where would I be? Man, this gravity sucks. Hmm. Hmm. It's down. That's not gonna help me. Down. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Oops. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. So, thank you for joining me. I mean, it was about to end anyway, I think. So, thank you all for joining me. If you're enjoying the content, please drop a like or a comment on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Channel on social media at Streams by Star. Drop a follow. Find out when we got new videos, when we're going live, all that good stuff. And if you'd like, please join us at twitch.tv/anti-star channel. Come say hi when we're live, and drop a follow there as well. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.